Привет, привет, топчик, привет, Яшечка, привет, мой хороший. Топовые дела, это прям завидки берут, как всегда, по стандарту. Как твои дела, Яшечка? В общем, я думаю, мы, конечно, можем ее осилить, как бы, Игру престолов за стрим, но, я с ним посмотрела, там продолжительность игры где-то 12-13 часов. Поэтому я думаю, мы сегодня пройдем 4 главы, а 5-ю перекинем на завтра. Стандарт, знак качества. Ну, смотря какой стандарт, конечно. Может быть, знак не такого уж и качества. А стандарту ай-яй-яй, но. Вот и мой хороший. Это же тоже хорошо. Хорошо, когда все стабильно. Стабильность — это хорошо. Так, сейчас захватываю я ее в окошке, потому что не в окошке, она ведет себя просто дико. Так, подожди. О. Так. Выбрать. Да не хочу я ничего переименовывать. Выбери. Хорошо. Переименовать. Хорошо, давай переименуем. Стой. Выбрать. А это у нас что? Понял, от нее. Так, хорошо. Ага, вот это. Почему все? Я сериал не смотрел, хоть игру поставил. Так, давай. Сейчас, если мы зайдем, конечно. Так, вот это выбор. Выбор это А. Это квадрат. Запомни, топчик. Квадрат это А. Переименовать, удалить, копировать. Так, выбери его уже. Подожди. Мы ж не зайдем. Так, хорошо. Хорошо. Так. Ага, все, понял. Северяне никогда этого не забудут. Первый эпизод пошел. Квадрат это П. Это звездочка. Что за грязные инсинуации? Какая звездочка? А, треугольник. Простите. Треугольник прощаем. Квадрат это А. Теперь я поссорился с мозгом. Я тоже, но у меня просто этот геймплей. Ой, господи, геймпад у меня. От PlayStation, здесь все на Xbox. На протяжении тысячелетий Форестеры были верными знаменосцами Старков. Ныне на севере разразилась война, и вражеские дома хотят присвоить рощу железных стволов, которые владеет Форестер себе. Железные стволы — редкие деревья, которые произрастают в самых темных уголках волчьего леса. В эти смутные времена судьба Форестеров зависит от чего-то там. Поэтому мы сейчас... Ой, Сирушка, привет! Наконец-то игра для Аси. В смысле игра для Аси? Все игры для Аси. Ай, пацаны, фьют. Сирушка, как твои делишки?
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
Сейчас такой спидрейн будет.
You'd think he'd done it
Это ж
himself the way he tells
Telltale.
it.
Какой спидруин?
Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
У нас у Шантешечки был спидруин. Взять. Это что? Квадрат. Или не квадрат. Бляхи-мухи. Ну шо с... Короче, ясно.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
Угу.
Go on. It's only blood.
Так, нажмите удерживать. Ух, нихера себе, у тебя там...
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend.
Сардушка, привет, мой хороший.
And if we're being honest.
Устраиваю БС на
Yeah,
стрим, и
just a
тут на
squire.
заднем плане вижу, как у тебя стрим рубается. Нет, сиди с
I
нами.
had a hand in it, you know.
Как ты там? Как твои делишки?
He was
Sir.
nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
Бляха-муха.
No one never lets the truth stand in the way of a good story.
You
Я сейчас буду
captured the
психовать, подожди.
Kingslayer.
Подожди, чат.
Well, I had a hand in it. And round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What I tell you?
I brought him to his
Я
knees.
пропустила выбор.
Not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on.
Сомнали, нифига себе.
I don't take orders from you.
Самое...
No, but you take orders from him. You idiot.
Ясно,
You're
короче,
his
будем играть
squire.
Мишу.
Now fetch him some wine.
Я сегодня выспался и в шоке с этого. И я сегодня тоже выспалась, тоже в шоке. Я вчера легла в 6, точнее, сегодня. Переигрываем. Нет.
Norrin's family.
Мы
has
живем с
faithfully
последствиями в
served
играх
House
Телдейла.
Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. You've never seen a field
А сцены
proud
грязного
so
секса
well
будут? А
as the
хрен его
day the
знает. Но раз
Kingslayer
это Игры
dragged
престолов,
poor
то
Norrin
думаю,
across
да.
the battlefield.
Максимально грязного. Сиськи точно будут, я тебе говорю.
Fetch your cup.
Надо было поставить
Tonight we
18+.
celebrate.
Ну, так редко бывает, что я реально сам в шоке. Я тоже в шоке. Но иногда происходит почему-то.
Robb Stark, the king in the north.
The king
in the north. Tomorrow we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor.
Будут
To lead the
сосиски.
young wolf's army and ride as the
Сосиски
vanguard.
тоже могут быть.
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock! To the Lannisters!
В смысле, я хочу нажать «да».
Promise!
Да, блин.
Got it.
Yes, my lord.
Даже сосиски будут, да.
Keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty?
Тут текста очень много по сравнению с Волком.
Served me well.
To bring honor
Ваш дом,
to House
конечно.
Forrester, my lord.
Вы же типа
You
милорд.
have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely.
Очень парень получается молчаливый какой-то. Нормальный парень. Он молчит, когда нужно.
Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
Ты ж-
Your hard work has paid off.
Begging your pardon, my lord, but it's long overdue.
Arrogance doesn't become you, Garrett. Perhaps I misjudge your readiness for this honor.
Ой, да что ты начинаешь?
Now go and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Да.
Bloody hell. Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
Ой. Короче, ясно, тут ни с кем не подшутить, никому вот это вот. Ясно.
Wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin.
Чадик, поскольку здесь очень много текста, я буду в основном молчать, так что ты это. Но тебя я читаю.
Pig shit, shovel and slop. Well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity.
А, ну гордись, чё. Вот это тоже будем в основном молчать. Ну вы читайте, чат, читайте.
Which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life.
Убивать их просто и читать придется меньше.
Give it time. You'll get there.
Easy for you to say.
Не подавай мне таких идей, Сир.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it.
Сирушка,
How much
если я завтра буду играть, то мы завтра начнем ила. Близнецы крепости дома Фреев. Красная свадьба. Ох, ибо. Красная свадьба — это ужас. И игру быстро пройдешь. Не, ну если бы можно было бы туда, конечно, я бы так и сделал.
Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding. Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Все готовятся. Красная свадьба.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett. What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him?
Музыка, музыка, ты быстрее, чё?
Owen, we have to go.
А ты же смотрела ИП, да? Блять, я за мессира просил. Ух, ё! Нифига себе. Бон меня бесит, а милорд — это милорд. Вот поэтому я и люблю Far Cry 4, посидел немного, подождал и пошел в игру. Ой, блин. Подожди. Ты отвлекай Родрига, дебил. Пошли минуса, помянем. Сейчас помянем, там 2 кувшина вина. Нажмите, удерживайте, затем перетащить А. Тут прям все мышкой. О, минус Родрик. Ясно. И это не Родрик был.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one!
А, бля. Так, ясно. Валар Маргулис. Здесь типа стрелочки в АСД или шо? Здесь стрелочка, а я не знаю, в АСД это или не в АСД. Хия. Спидрун завершен. Все, игру прошли? Все, подожди. А, да, стрелочки, все, окей. По жопе. Блю. Стрелка мышь, понял, все понял. А все почему? Яна, жаль. Все потому, что не... Ползти в укрытие, ползи. Потому что Steam отказался продавать эту игру. Все из-за него. Во всем виноват Steam. Где? Тут и стрелочки, и мышка, и в СД, ну охренеть. Ку-ку-ку-ку-ку. Больше ку-ку-ку. Ну я же напитывал. Ой-ой. Ой-ой, ой-ой. Все, пока, пацан. Пар по ней. Если А это треугольник, то что такое Q? Не знаю. Я говорила, не ори. Я убил всех. Всех своих пацанов убил я. Ну, как бы, да, как бы, нет.
Hey, he's gone, my lord. There was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you?
Ну, не, я его не бросил, ну, как бы...
I didn't leave him, but I couldn't save him.
Что он там запомнит? Свидетелей не осталось. Все хорошо. Мы молодцы. Мы хороший парень. Ай, по щам. Все равно возьму. А меч? Пока я строю глажки, уже чувствую, будет лучшее прохождение. Будет хорошее прохождение. Чё ты? Ползла за мечом. Всех ранили из-за моего меча, и в итоге я его не взяла. Ну, класс. Ранены? Зажимай. Сейчас еще ты умрешь, и все, и это будет прям финита. Угу. Ну, взять, конечно. Ой, я исполнил вас приказ. Пока. Он как бы все равно умрет, а жопа-то моя, как бы мне дорога, как память.
Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost.
У меня такой взгляд вообще охеревший.
Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters. Now go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go.
Kill those fucking foresters.
О, меч висит. Беги, дура. Что ты стоишь? Ох. Я буду всегда только им играть, да? Я чувствую великолепие. По-моему, это все-таки не похоже на волка. В плане рисовки. Давай биску. Ладно. Сирушка, а ты видел прохождение этой игры? Мужики и так уже тапки пришли, бежать надо. Так я говорю, что надо было сразу текать. А он что стоит там, смотрит на него вот этим взглядом своим полным ICQ. Не, ну симпатично сделано, в принципе. Прям как в сериале. Сейчас. Железная зельда. У меня к тебе все еще просьба. Ты там поглядывай, что по потере кадров. Я как бы тоже поглядываю. В принципе, потерь кадров нет, но мало ли. Земля Форестеров, Королевский тракт. Нет. Нет. Ну ладно. Хоть бы протер. Ну что это за свинья такая? Вон. Ясно. Вон оно как. Ох. Что это?
Blood.
Танюшечка, привет, моя хорошая. Привет. Как твои делишки? Как вы вчера поиграли? О, свинку! Мертвая свинка. Грязная свинка. Ну что за позор меч вытереть? Правильно, я тоже говорю. Ну все. Сожгли, убили ферму, сожгли пастуха. Тележку оставили. Как я так хожу? Поиграли хорошо, осталось 2 эпизода. Ну и как тебе игра? Ты первый раз проходишь? Так это я к батьке к своему пришел. Точно уже свинофас у нас. Блин. Ты идешь? Мальчик мой, что ты стоишь? Свинку-то! Ё-моё. Я 2 эпизода пропустил, получается.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father,
I said move on.
Достать меч!
I'm going to kill you.
Че кто-то получит по хребту.
You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
Yeah, блин!
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
Пошел на тебя.
Fuck you.
Мы же согребем. Все, минус меч.
Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Хапай вилы. Вилы хапай. Минус. Минус. Да посмотри какая. Так, чувачки, давайте. А вилла-то ты куда дел, дебил? Ну все, минус главный герой. Конечно. И это не я зафейлила, это он вот так. Ел вверх. Да.
Mercy, please.
Мерси, нет. Нет. Бить. Знаю я ваши мерси. Потом вернется с подкреплением. Убей его. Ой, короче, ясно. Суровые времена. Суровые решения.
Father?
Средневековые гопники засмеют.
Garrett, you survived.
Игра хорошая, одна из лучших у Tales.
Your sister,
Ну, я только в нее играла. Плохо.
she hid.
Чего спрятал?
I tried to stop them.
Ой. Все. Батька, кстати, на дровосека похож из волка. Только не такой рыжий. Но похож.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Мы уже убили половину. Я считаю, мы красавцы. Прям вообще красавцы. Чат, всех убьем? Ну, можем оставить кого-нибудь одного, который не будет бесить. Я бы Петира оставила. Петир классный. Но его тут по-любому не будет.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers? And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Какой молодой.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was
Ну,
justice.
как бы нет, ну, как бы...
They got
Ну, да.
what they deserved.
Верно.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Вот. Ах, ё! Я думала, его просто тыкнули. На парше.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
Только меня смущает то, что он делает.
Greater
Вот это.
houses than ours have fallen in
Не
times
касаясь
such as
ноги.
this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
Лорд, ты там кто?
Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
Ну, Родрик уже убили.
Not that Roderick couldn't
Нашими
handle
стараниями.
himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Ох. А,
Go
ну,
on.
всё.
Don't stop now.
Мне
It's
нравится
better
играть в
to let
игры
the blood
Telltale.
circulate.
Все ничего нажимать не надо. Кроме я. Посмотреть на место лорда. Не, я думаю, на место лорда смотреть это прям очень
The
провокационно.
Ironwood Grove.
Нам-то покажи. Это как белые клены. Так, ну я погулял. Я думала, это Старки, а потом что-то поняла, что это не Старки. Лорд Форестер, Родрик, Мира и Леди Форестер, Талия и Итан, Эшер, Рион.
Lord Forrester, it was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Грегор Добрый.
Roderick, he was our best warrior by far. Ryan, never easy being the fourth-born son. Mira, still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester, she's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Интересно, почему? Узнайте больше о Форестерах на страницах кодекса.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look.
Не, подожди. Подожди, мистер Уилл. Так, ну мы это потом почитаем. Тогда мы это почитаем потом.
I'll show you.
Ты видишь, я хожу. Ты видишь, я красавчик. Что ты начинаешь? Как посмотреть на это? Ведро. Потрогай.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Интересно, с кого их сняли? Потом будет поздно. Не, потом будет нормально. Травки.
This might help.
Ну, то есть ты такой беспалевный и все подобрал. Молодец. Молодец. Ценим. Так, меч, бинты, травки.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it. Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someone's, and then, well, here we are.
Так, ладно. А лорд нашего дома.
Who's the new lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Так.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
А что
What
будет
will
со мной?
happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Понятно.
Can I go
Ладно,
now?
я, пожалуй, пойду.
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but...
Ага, сейчас мадам уже
Lady
придет.
Forrester.
Да.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Я тут девочку утешить хотела, он вот это вот.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He
Он
was a
был
hero,
героем.
my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can
Он
remember
храбро
anything,
сражался.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he
Ну,
passed,
дайте ей меч.
if you can remember?
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where
А,
it
я думала,
belongs,
там будет...
with
Вы
his
сменили
family.
тему.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
Я думала, там будет как
Demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now.
с Мейстером, в смысле. Несколько вариантов потом.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
Они тут на меня напали, ну
And
как
they'll
бы
say
нет.
they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument.
Пардон, что-то сейчас. Очень важный диалог. Нормально все будет с диалогом.
That you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls.
Первый бан.
Maybe you can talk
Это
some
же разве
sense into your
первый?
uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the
He
boy.
deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
You can't send
Можете
me
мне
away.
назвать, я раненый?
We have no choice, Garrett.
Where would you have the boy go?
The one place that's safe, beyond the reach of the Boltons.
Иди куда?
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons.
Вообще ни за что, ни про что.
I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now. when the house is so vulnerable.
Ну ладно, да пошли.
I'll do what's best for the
Все равно
house.
отправите.
So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Будут помнить хотя бы о моей храбрости.
That
Обосрайте.
settles it then. You
Пацаны.
can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would, and God's willing someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you
Меня
put
же
in
не
the
возьмут
interest of the
обратно. Это
house
все, это
for
билет в
their own.
конец.
Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great
Ну,
uncle was a
сделаем
ranger
всё
with the Night's
возможное.
Watch,
I'll
Всем
do
бан.
what's best.
Всем бан. Не.
which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Что такое?
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Так, где она?
Where is the North Grove?
That I cannot say. Not yet, at least.
Так ты, мы с тобой больше не увидимся, дурак, я на стену еду.
They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Я никому ничего не
Of
говорила.
course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From
Кто
this day
сказал, что я
forward, this
прощелкала
will be
важный
our
диалог?
secret.
Нифига.
But soon, I may need your help.
But-
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
Мгм.
But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Такой, ясно, понял. Уже никуда. Пока, дядя.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll
Ну,
make
ты
you
будешь мной
proud.
гордиться, конечно.
You already have.
О, вот эта мужицкая суровость, слушай, вот это вот прям нравится. Пока, пацаны.
Garrett, wait!
Оп, оп, оп. Барская баба. В смысле, дочь. Младшая. Медальон? Спасибо. Что это? Комментарий.
Be safe.
Окей. Ой, не понимает она. Ой, не понимает, куда чего. Мы с вами понимаем, чат. Кто смотрел «Игру престолов»? Это бан. Да не.
Ethan?
Ethan.
Ethan!
Реально такой ребенок.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I'm here. It's okay. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and
Интересно, Ашера куда изгнали?
I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
С ним ничего не случится.
You got hurt by those Whitehill men.
Ну что ты начинаешь? Я тут ребенка успокаивала,
No
ты
one
вот
will tell
это.
me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
На кол.
And he calls you a milksop.
Жечь, потом на кол.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What is
Чак, это
milksop?
даже не бан.
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in
точно бан.
training, and he never smiled anymore.
Нет.
And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
Ну, возможно, придется.
I may have to change.
Взросление.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
You have to
Наверное, уже
understand.
нельзя.
Being lord is a great responsibility. I can't just fool around.
Thank you for that, Roderick.
Пол меня тут все возненавидят, и потом сожгут в конце игры.
Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really
Уже как бы
must go.
отмалчиваться не получится.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Тяжко на самом деле. Вчера сидела, играла на лютне. А сегодня уже все. Уже ответственность.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got
Что?
5 times as many men, and the backing of House
Игра
Bolton.
подвисла.
All the more reason to stand up for
Катсцена подвисла, не знаю,
ourselves.
что.
Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Чат, мы не должны хамить. Мы не должны хамить. Не хами, чат.
Lord Ethan, is it? My
Yeah.
condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Не, ну как бы... Ай,
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
ты маленький мудак. Спасибо
I've
большое.
been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oathbreakers.
О, прогнулась.
And look
Ну я
where
просто
that
подумала,
got
что
him.
злить его нельзя.
And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Forresters.
Calm yourself, old man.
Ой.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations.
Так, ладно, мужик, давай так.
Well, now the
Сейчас
Starks are no
Вармар
longer
говорит.
around to have you back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the warden of the north.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5
Я не знаю,
fucking
поставить себя
centuries. You cunt.
как бы наравне с ним, наверное.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
We all serve House Bolton now.
I'm not finished.
Да мне
Maybe
тут-
if you hadn't been so fucking
О.
greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Что это?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attack for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer
Чё
for your
признавать, не признавать,
squire,
если это уже как бы по
Lord
факту.
Ethan? He acted in your name.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
You heard.
Вы меня слышали,
Sent
все,
to the
отстань.
wall.
Все,
It's done.
все, разговор окончен, иди в
That
жопу.
was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
Мама похожа
Bellow
на
like a
Сансу.
wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this...
То есть пацана можно было опустить за то, что, слава богу,
It's
не я
over when
убил.
my son says it is.
I've heard enough, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man
Болтон
killed one of
тоже
his
такое
own,
еще
that the
вот это.
new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Ой, все. В любой непонятной ситуации лучше вот это вот. Все. Конфликт себя исчерпал. Пока. Всех сжечь, всех сжечь. Мам. Можно?
You must find your voice, my lord. Your enemies will interpret your silence as a sign of weakness.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Ну все, стример успешно забайтил. Ну блин, если бы я сказала... Пошел нахер отсюда, что? Это бы еще больше его оскорбило и понеслась бы его туда потом. Лучше промолчать иногда. Я как бы не буду играть за кого-то одного, да? Хорошо. О, монетка. Ну.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. Ethan made this for me.
От всех что-то есть. Да уж, из Хайгардена.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Леди Марджори! Это ж та, которая полетела, да?
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Невеста этого мелкого блондина. Угу. Тут еще какая-то бабулька должна быть.
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all
Ага, моя
someday.
служанка. Понял. Теперь все понял. Спасибо, Серушка. Чё гулям? Посмотреть на окно.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Пошли мыть. О, письмо от матери.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
О, пошли поговорим. Я хожу прям как робот.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Впустить,
No, it's
конечно.
fine.
Раз пришел.
Come in.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
Не, все норм.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Да тупо вываливай, что ты вот это вот.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
Я ему не верю.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but...
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and in House Forrester.
House Forrester?
Это же по-любому птичка того евнуха.
But I thought you ought to know.
Спасибо,
Most people
конечно.
don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Угу.
Good night, milady.
Пока. Он споет и что-нибудь про нас расскажет. Что письмо читала. О! Рыженькая.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief. But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
Ну, мы с тобой
I
дружим, да?
trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Все, минус девочка наша. Не успели познакомиться, сейчас нас
See if the
минус.
Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Фу.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Так, ответы должны быть правильные, че.
Good luck.
Правильный ответ, это так сложно. Дипломатия. Да. Дипломатия у Ланнистеров это такое себе. Справишься. Мне твою веру в меня. А это вот чего здесь вот этого делают трое пацанов?
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Ну так.
Lord Tyrion.
Почти осталось на дипломатии. Кошмар.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Упустить.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
Бля.
House
Я
Forrester
думала, это
is a
мальчик.
northern house loyal to the king.
Уже пофейлено, все,
I
короче.
beg
your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Серсей вообще на себя не похож.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he?
Наша верность непоколебима.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Ну, они были нашими хранителями.
We all served at the pleasure of the king.
clever girl.
Ой, я умная. Ой, молодец. Ой, какая.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl
Ваш
did
ответ
say
не
that
удовлетворил
loyalty
ее.
was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Oh.
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Ну, Тирион нас одобряет, наверное.
But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
Надо писать, блин, в хорошем ключе на это запомнить или в плохом.
It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Да. Шо? Ты масло в огонь подливал? Ну, блин. Порицай его.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
Во-первых, мы стоим в зале.
To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear.
Poor Lady
Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers.
Да где ты Тирион, господи, он классный. Чего ты начинаешь? Во-первых, у них очень стрёмные диалоги у Тириона с Серсеей. Они просто унижают друг друга, подстёбывают друг друга на глазах у всех, у стражей, у прислуги, у лордов. Это очень странно. Ну, все прошло хорошо.
Really? That's relief. Cersei is known for being
Я не
rather
знаю, кто это.
difficult. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Нет.
He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven
Ты
Kingdoms.
не пережила.
I might even allow you to be my
Ничего.
handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Я вообще за компанию сидела, число.
Well, Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Угу.
I'm just glad
Yay.
it's over. King's
Всё
Landing
такое
can be
замыленное.
exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
О, конечно.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family.
Я боюсь.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind.
Something important.
Жесткая игра. Попросить ее помощи. Мать, помоги.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Не, давай наедине, ну нахер эту сыру, я
I
и не
prefer
знаю.
to speak with you alone.
Нельзя никому доверять. Сыр это запомнит. Хорошо.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Все стрелки просто перевела на мать. Я не я, мало что хочет.
Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Ясно, слилась. Спасибо, конечно.
You're the only one who can help me. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family.
Додавили просто. Значит, стоит такая и думает, блин, только утром говорила, что вроде хорошо общаемся. И все, и на шею села. Волчий лес. Не вмешивайся. Дядя нам дал лошадь, этот взял и просрал. Молодец. Чего творят? Ролдом.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Чё ты? Идет сохранение, сейчас будет фейл.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Forresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
Блин. Сейчас к нам поют.
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
По-моему, не было лучшего времени, чем средневековье для вот этих вот садистов, психопатов.
There.
Реально идеально просто.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
Оставайся на месте. Ты еще ливнешь, и за тобой точно Их больше не догонят.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
А погоню я не закутыешу. Рамси, рамси. Вообще посмотрим, что там с дядькой. Ну, тут можно заночевать, кстати. В доску свой. 13 тысяч норок.
Bloody hell.
Он еще живой, да? Нет? Плохо. Это мы где?
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Son
of the Lord, we need his judgment.
Ой, я надеюсь, мне не дадут эту голову.
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Чего ты его пнул?
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed!
Ой.
We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die.
Куда эти 2 щита и 3 копья, чувак?
My lord, I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
Right. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Успокойся.
Most of us won't even live to see it.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man.
Невинного человека, херня.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Вид милосердия, отправить... О, времени нет. Так, чат. Он будет тем самым, кого мы пожалеем, или не будет? С одной стороны, ссыкуха. С другой стороны, как бы, по факту. Денег нет. Жрать нечего. Жить хочется. Играешь ты, решать тебе. И ясно. Если я отправлю его на стену, я думаю, это так будет милосердие. Иди, короче, иди.
Sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
No! Please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
Ваш дом запомнит это решение. Yay!
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
А я правильно поступил?
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes.
Да.
Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such.
Ну ты классный.
There are two
Что
capable men
началось?
for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks
Ясно. Один из них зло, второй
Decide between them.
какой-то слишком добрый,
Solicit the
неадекватный.
opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Не понимаю.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Тот чувак реально агрессивный, который первый со шрамами на лице. Этому мы доверили секрет про вот это железные деревья. Про северную рощу, точно. Ну, как бы, ну, я не знаю. Я бы выбрала с бородой, наверное. Вообще бы никого не выбрала, не знаю. В башню войти. А зачем я иду в башню? Ой, маэстро, ты меня сбиваешь. Бей со злостью. Но с другой стороны, этот по-любому научит нас дипломатии, а тот научит нас мечом махать.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements.
Найс. Так, смотри, какой чувачок исполнитель. Молодец. Одно очко Гриффиндору. А ты кто? Ты не тот. Малкольм. говорить.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
Это
I
дядя.
saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do.
Единственный
Showing
приятный. Он
mercy
прям
to a
начал и
man
сразу
who
к нему
admits his
хорошо
guilt.
стало.
But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But
Куда едешь?
where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
Чувак, мне же как силы и сейчас, не в это время.
People are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job.
Ройланд, это кто?
He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
You're right. Sir Royland seems the man for the job.
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side.
А, Ройланд это
Royland
со
has the
шрамой.
respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Thank you, Uncle.
Все, приятно,
Ethan,
сейчас
I need to
полуглавку.
talk to you.
Давай. Но мне надо с Ройландом поговорить еще.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Кто стражем должен быть, как
My
думаешь?
sentinel.
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Так, пошли-ка к этому подойдем. Поговорим. И пойдем к мейстру.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
Какова наша оборона?
What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Не, ну он, конечно, прав. Прям прав, прям красавчик. Но... Он, по-моему, больше военачальник какой-то. А явно не советник.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
And what of your brother Asher? Where's his name?
There's only 2 sides to the blade. Besides, he left, so...
Ясно.
Someday, I'll have a real one.
Интересно,
But
за
not
что
like that
Эшера наказали?
one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword, I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy? A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them. Enemies.
No, he's not our enemy, but he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished. Someone did something bad to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I want a real sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Так, ладно, мейстер, я готов. Злющий дядька. Говорить.
Maester? Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Да. Что
What is it
делаешь?
you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
A sensible plan, Maester. It may come to that.
I'm glad to hear your mind is open to possibility.
Блин, мейстер мне нравится, честно. Поговори.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Да.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well.
Я не
I
помню,
will
как
convene
его
the small
зовут.
council at once.
Роланд, это, по-моему, воевода, да? Хорошо. Я выберу не того. Я тебе говорю. Мейстер по-русски сказал, что страж должен быть тем, кому вы доверяете и на чье мнение вы положитесь. Я... Да. Борода. Со мной пойдешь.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless.
Слышь, блин, я лорд сказал, сделал все.
Made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone
Нам
within
сказали,
these
что их
walls.
армия в 5 раз
Ignore
больше.
Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest
Я
of our
против
soldiers are not.
неадекватной
We
резни.
need to take a cunning approach.
Он всех порежет, он не отбитый. Он отбитый, чем я.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
А если он потом попросит больше?
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough.
Бой я им точно не дам. Я тупо не вывезу этот бой. Это сразу я к игре. С другой стороны, пройдем. Неплохо. Сделку заключить. Я не уверена в варианте дипломатии. Я прям очень не уверена в этом варианте. Заключить сделку — это отдать все железные стволы за защиту. Это Болтон, он не будет нас защищать. Ему завтра моча в голову ударит, и все, он скажет, что пошли не носить. О, блядь. Дипломатия — это мимо. Ладно, давай сделаем. Дом я сделал все, что мог.
And we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
As Sentinel and Castellan, I must warn against this. You may do this for some gain now, but in the end, it will starve this house.
If we don't, there may be no House Forrester at all.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Это было, да,
has
это
made his
было.
opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Взяли секунду на главную, послушали мастера, зазлили снова.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here
Злому
to
хуже
serve
не
you,
будет.
as we served your
Мамка умная.
Aye. Well then,
Мамку
let's
все
decide how we
слушают.
shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
We could offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsay. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in the hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against you.
Lord Ethan?
Мама, молчи. В
I
чертоге
will
давай.
meet him in the great hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless.
Решили
Can't you
встретиться
see
с ним.
Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Not another word.
Your father would not approve, my lord.
Apologies, my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall.
And we will offer the ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps
Ясно,
we
умрем
should
вместе,
adjourn.
хорошо.
We have to prepare the house.
Это мастер мне
There
подал
will
эту
always be those
идею.
who
Боже,
question your
мастер,
leadership.
ненавижу тебя.
Which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Ладно, я тебя понял.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Я все понял, мать. Вызывай Эшера.
Do you
Тем более
remember
дядя
the
по-любому
miller's
уже
boy?
уехал.
How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Надеюсь, молочных.
Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that.
Нам
So
сказали
don't
быть
need to be,
вместе.
do I?
Эшер имба, кстати.
No,
Хорошо.
but you need someone who is.
Если мы
standing
доживем до
beside
Эшера,
you.
будет имба. Тут как бы
I'm
все
trying to
решили
do
без
what's
меня, и
best for
маме
this
нельзя
family.
хранить.
What this family needs.
Мама сейчас реально пиздец.
Ethan,
Всех потеряла.
let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine.
Хорошо.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Мам, идет пиздец. Минус еще один чувак.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Это как со Старками в сериале. Потихоньку, полегоньку. 11 негритят. Ну как бы решала это ты в итоге, то что ты... Так. Я легко поддаюсь под вот это вот. Мама говорит, я что-то... Я всегда говорю, да. Она же мама. Что это, ключ? Странный ключ. Мой ключ. Нет, положи. Что это такое? Печать имитируем. А, я могу написать письмо и отправить его от имени Тиров. Если мама хэппи, то Итан хэппи. Всегда кто-то виноват. Я никогда не виноват. Марджори?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you might want to know.
Она от него поди не выйдет, да?
Thank you. I thought we were friends, Mira. When you dismissed me the other day, I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings.
Дружба дружбой.
We've known each other for years.
It's a private matter. You shouldn't take it personally.
Well, I did. I thought there was trust between us. Friends don't hold secrets from one another. Now Lady Marjorie thinks you don't trust me, and she values your opinion very much.
Sarah, I...
Ой. Что случилось?
My lady.
Я печать, получается, свистнула, да? Баляхи-мухи. То есть ты заручилась поддержкой Марджори и решила скоммунизить печать? Это рисковее, довериться Тириону. Я все в порядке?
Are you all right, my lady?
Я случайно, честно. Я хотела положить, но случайно взяла. Загребущие еврейские руки.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
И еще порвал тебе платье, да?
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Надо было идти к ее бабушке.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Так, сейчас мы напишем быстро письмо, отправим ее, короче, вот с печатью. И все будет хорошо.
Milady.
М.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room.
Мгм.
I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to
Так.
trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
Мгм.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Золотые плащи. Ладно, с малым мы перетрем потом когда-нибудь. Бабушка там пока еще придет интриги. Ну да, ну да. А почему бы нам не подкатить к бабушке и сказать: слышь, бабуся, у нас есть железные стволы. Хочешь?
The man
За
values
поддержку.
pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Надеюсь на это.
You made the right decision, my lord.
Толстый, ну ты что здесь делаешь, толстый? О боже, Рамзи.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton? Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden of
lad.
the...
That's enough.
О, вот это, конечно, минус толстому.
Who is this
Он
little boy?
очень похож.
Is he lost?
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsay?
I loathe bread and salt.
Хорошо.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
Я здесь куда стану.
For the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
No one can match our skill.
Ой, зря, я сказала, да.
Not
А ляпнул, не подумал.
bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. It seems the Foresters have a talent for something after all.
Lord
Ramsay?
Ramsay, we have another gift we'd like to offer to you. There are several ironwood groves along the borders of our land, all producing tall, strong trees. We'd like to give them to you in tribute.
To me? That's very kind of you. Thank you. Look at that. More Foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Зря мелких сюда привезли, зря. С одной стороны, как бы уважение, с другой стороны, пиздец.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Боже, лучшее прохождение инкаминг.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
Да, да. О, господи, это дом уже минус, это дом минус.
That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. And a cave
он
left
дебил,
a
господи.
bunch of
Нельзя
trees
сюда.
on some far-off hill. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
No, Lord Ramsay.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester.
Уйди, толстый.
They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
He was within his rights. They killed his family.
Тихо, тихо, только ты не кипишуй.
He killed a loyal soldier in my
Ну
father's
все,
army.
F.
Then
Это
you
F.
welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What? What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years?
Это мы уже перетирали, но мы как бы напомним.
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
Мать, угомонись.
Help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester.
Нет, вот поэтому я и сказала зря.
Are you?
Они сейчас возьмут одного в политической заложники. И
Lord
все.
Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Да ты-то чё захватаешься за свою охоту?
Let her go.
Нет.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
What have you done?
But I don't want a brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No! No!
Even though you did that, I think we've come to an understanding.
What, Ethan?
I certainly feel better.
Я знала, что Рамзи это вообще ничего хорошего.
However,
Ничего хорошего.
the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him! Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
Let it go!
Stop them! Help me! Ryan, please!
Stop it!
Let me go! Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Убьем их всех. Нет, никого мы не убьем. Ох. Ну, Таранчик, ну что я могу сказать? Ваша история началась, да моя история уже закончилась. Мать. Все уже, все потеряно. Печать украла. Что мне по жопе надают?
Sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house
Please, yeah.
Lord Ethan named me. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Закончилась глава. Теперь по-честному. Выборы у Телтейла мнимые. В любом случае, даже если бы там был вот этот воевода, и даже если бы мы встретились где-нибудь в другом месте, все бы пошло точно по такой же жопе. Go онлайн-чек. Нет, я не хочу онлайн-чек. Отстань. Перевод толмачтим. Нет, спасибо. Так, да, у Telltale нет выбора. Ну, у них есть выбор, но это больше для галочки выбор, чем реально влияющий на что-то. Запомнит этот или запомнит тот, это вообще ни на что не влияет. Это уже понятно давным-давно, но тем не менее. Вторая глава. Я меч во тьме, я дозор на стене. Клятва. Ладно, давайте сделаем так. Мы сейчас пройдем вот этот эпизод, а потом сделаем перекур. Некоторые влияют последствия, просто ждать последствий долго, и ты забываешь уже. Ну, влияют последствия. В Волке, например, был один-единственный случай с последствием, когда я спасла дровосека в самом начале, а потом, ближе к концу, он мне помог с чертом справиться. Вот это единственное, что. Ну, когда мы спасем, как бы, понятное дело, что если чувак выживает, он остается в сюжете. Но у нас такое бывает редко. Ну, вот, собственно, и все. А так, ну, по-любому мы бы лишились маленького лорда. Ничего страшного. И Родрика по-любому убили бы, и оруженосца, может быть, спасли. Ну и факт.
The North Grove must never be lost.
You're sending him to the war. The boy's done nothing wrong.
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my sentinel.
I'm just worried about my family.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family.
Are you willing to risk an alliance with the crown?
Надо было ключ тоже спионерить, я тебе говорю.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but it's a risk I cannot afford.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
We don't want Whitehill men within these walls.
You can be my highborn ward.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
Взял его. Красавчик. Ой, Рамзи, ой, Рамзи.
Don't let them take me!
Если честно, Рамзи сыгран шикарно. На мой такой взгляд. Потому что, в принципе, чувачок-то хороший. Но сыграл отбитого, он прям очень даже нечетко. Я люблю вообще персонажи, которые отбиты. О, узкое море. Ну и что ты пришел? Да его загнобили, и теперь он вроде как перестал сниматься. Ну, Джоффри тоже загнобили. По-хорошему. Потому что... Почему? Потому что отлично сыграл. Сыграл бы он херово такого злодея, его бы загнобили, потому что он плохо его сыграл. А так, по-моему, отлично.
This stuff is weak compared to Northern Ale.
Понял. Трезвенник, язвенник. Что это? Посмотреть на пятно. Мать, что-то не оттерла.
Or blood?
Taste it and find out.
Нет, нет. А можно попробовать? Реально можно.
It's blood.
Oh, nice having the place to ourselves, then.
Отлично. Бешка.
Ale. It goes in yellow, comes out yellow. Waste of time even drinking it, if you ask me.
Considering we found it in an abandoned tavern, it's not bad.
They smell off to you.
It's the only thing in Yunkai that doesn't.
I know. It's a filthy haven for thieves, murderers, and other deadly bastards. You should feel right at home. I know I do. May we drink, thieve, and fight until the end.
I'll drink to that.
You'll drink to anything.
Another round?
Have you forgotten about our honored and exalted guest? Go see if he's still breathing.
Сейчас пойду пощупаю. Живой?
How's he doing? We need him alive to collect his bounty.
He
looks fine. Fat and scared.
Good. Let him stay that way. Until we collect our gold, at least. 800 gold dragons for capturing him. Lucky we caught him trying to flee Yunkai.
Lucky for us. Not so lucky for him.
We should find more former slave masters with bounties on their heads.
I don't need any more naked fat men in my life, thank you.
They say only the poor know how to really spend money. We'll buy the finest wines, the best whores. Sleep in a bed without fleas. Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Who needs the best whores when the bad ones are so much more fun?
I knew I liked you for a reason. My point is, with enough coin we could do anything. Go anywhere.
I could afford passage back to Westeros. To Ironrath. I've heard nothing from my family in years.
You mean go home? They treated you like shit there. Kicked you out because you fell in love with a girl from the wrong damn house.
Quinn.
A man
реально
doesn't
такой
choose
из
who he
этого?
loves. Your family should understand that.
Я думала, потому что он там
Westeros
всех
and
режет.
bloody houses. Who fucking cares?
Не-не-не,
They're still my
семья и
family.
семья.
My brothers and sisters. They had nothing to do with it.
I suppose that's true. Just remember, we have a good thing here. And any moment now we're gonna be rich. Let's
Есть
make a
почти у всех
toast
зеленые глаза.
to all of us deadly bastards.
To 800 gold dragons in our pocket.
Well said.
Нажмите Q в нужный момент.
You're not that drunk, are you?
Sorry.
Простите. Я не понял, какой момент нужный.
Besker? I thought freed slaves put the bounty on Berserk.
They did. With his own gold.
So why are the fucking Lost Legion here?
Is that Tazal? From the Volantis job?
Maybe he's forgotten about that.
You! I told you if I saw you again...
Tizal! Isn't it funny how life brings old friends together?
I'd cut your fucking throats!
Это закрытый чувачок.
What you doing here?
Where is he?
Where's who?
Драконы?
400 dragons.
They must be working for the Wise Masters.
And that's all you're getting.
Должно быть 800.
Bounty is 800.
You get 4. It's more than you deserve.
По жопе. Да молчи ты, мать, ты ну все испортил, ну ё-моё. Ой, дурак.
Give us 800 and you can have him.
Don't be an asshole now. We're all sell swords here.
We are nothing like you. The Lost Legion are the blood of all Valyria. And we are done taking orders from whimpering pigs.
Bloody hell!
Чё ты? Он же должен был быть живым, нет?
And we're done with you too.
Ну все.
You just made a huge mistake, Tazal.
You two are going to be useful to me for once.
Not bloody likely.
The Wise Masters will hear how Asher Forrester kidnapped the venerable Bezak. How he wouldn't take less than 800 gold dragons. So he killed Bezak instead.
Me?
Luckily, we were there to deliver swift justice.
So you steal the money and we get the blame.
Ponteos en as! Pojos me nomi jahosso kisikas!
Он типа говорит не по-русски. Переведи на стол.
All right. Who dies first? Who wants to dance on the end of my sword?
Да пусть девочка разбирается, чё?
Kill them now!
No, that's more like.
Here's one.
Ой.
Come on!
Все в нужный момент.
Сиккуди но пасми!
Шо? Я жрала на кухне. Куй. Валар Маргулис, спасибо.
Сиккуди но пасми!
Да. По жопе.
Побитао!
Бульк. Да, блин, опять не тому. Мать, помоги. Спасибо.
You owe me one.
Окей. 200 рублей твои. Минус. Блин, минус девочка, ну ё-моё. Хапай и бей.
Tazal! Kosti vakitis!
Аша! Кровищи полно. Прям нравится.
You know what this reminds me
Все,
of?
неплохо так сделано.
That brothel in Norvos.
Руки валяются. Расчленёнка.
You kill me, and the Lost Legion won't stop.
Ладно, тогда сломать тебе ногу.
Fatality.
Фаталити умеет. Да. Привет, Сивушка.
Kill them both.
Смотри, я умею драться. Умела. Девочка вообще тащит. А это не девочка. Это бородатая девочка.
All the gods of fire and fuck.
Who the fuck is he?
My
Да.
uncle. Tazal? Fuck.
Тут сказала сломанные ноги, оторванные руки, что... Наш ничего очень классно. Мы уже убили один дом. И про золото забыла, да.
Come on.
Malcolm.
Damn.
We have to keep moving. Malcolm, stop. Asher.
Рождение самых честных правил. Да, именно так. Как твои дела, Тимушка? Как ты поработал? Верни меня домой. Денег не получили, по жопе получили, вообще все как не очень. Все какое-то такое себе. Сибушка, тут такие главы долгие. Он прошлую главу 2 часа проходил. Прикинь? Кайфно. Хоть и не нормальный мужик семья пока что. Ты про дядю или про Эшера? Они оба классные. Или ты про девочку? Девочка точно классный мужик. Надеюсь, она поедет с нами. Если она поедет, мы в троечка всех завалим. И Рамзи тоже. Так. Пропавшие лорды. Мы убили лорда, кстати, Сип. В прошлом эпизоде. Случайно. Это, как всегда, осталось очень долго до пятницы. Да разве ж долго? Середина недели уже. 2 денечка и все. Можно отдыхать. Это Родрик живой, да? Это Родрик же. Родрик, на тебя ж лошадь упала. Я тебя щупал, это был мертвый. Долго. Хочу завтра пятницу. Ну ты можешь... Не, ладно, ты так не можешь. Эй, ау. Родрик Форестер. Где это я?
Damn Foresters.
Ой.
So fucking far away.
Это папка. Это папка. Бляха, это папка.
That's far enough. I come from the twins bearing the dead of House Forrester. Lordly types from the looks of them.
All right, we'll take them.
Well, they're not free, are they? How much are you paying for them?
О, нас к этим привез. Ройлен. А, нет, домой. Сэр Ройлен. Дядя.
And you have the fucking stones to try it again? No, This house has suffered the loss of many good men. And you dare come here claiming to have Forrester dead? They're Forrester. Leave. Now. Fine.
Так.
I'll dump them in the river.
Не, меня нельзя в реку.
You come back here again, you won't be leaving. You got that? I heard you.
Lousy sheep fucker.
I'm sorry, sir. Don't worry yourself.
Ролан.
7 hours.
What is it, sir?
This one's still alive. You there?
Я сильно удивлюсь и скажу, что я вообще не шарю в «Игре престолов». Нужна помощь.
Could you smell?
Roderick?
В «Игре престолов» пару серий не зашло. Да, все смотрела, не читала. Вот честно, мне первый сезон, первая половина вообще не зашла. А потом ничего втянулось. А в последний сезон это вообще можно не смотреть. Там вообще всего там столько слиток. Короче, там и сезона 2 можно глянуть. Там, где еще персонажи умные, и где какая-то мысля есть. Сериал по мойкам. Ну... Сериал выборочный. Книги нормальные. Книгу я только первую читала, и то не помню. Я уже не помню, почему я не дочитала. Меня режут. Сейчас меня отрежут руки, ноги.
My lord, you should not be awake. The milk of the poppy. Drink.
Пей. Пей, 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 пей. Ну, нахер ты еще умрешь у меня от болевого шока. Еще один лорд минус.
Roderick! My lady.
Мама, уйди.
I am at a very delicate moment in the surgery.
Please, I want to see
Меня,
my
во-первых,
son.
триггернуло то, что персов валят фарандом. Их не фарандомом валят. Валят их как бы... Верно. А, я пропустила выбор, ну ё, что подарёшь? Что произошло? Я должен был что-то сказать.
Roderick, what have
Мать,
they
уйди.
done to you?
These wounds would have killed any other man.
Сейчас я отвечу, подожди.
As it is, he may never walk again.
Roderick? What's wrong with him?
He drank the milk of the poppy.
Please don't leave me. Not yet.
Валят фарандом в целом не зашло вообще совсем. Единственное, что по книгам первые пару сезонов... Ну, там не пара, там сезона 3... По-моему, 3,5. Я не помню, честно, сколько их там всего. Но последние 2 это просто шлак. Там чисто сценарий на коленке и все хорошо. А по поводу минусов персонажа, ну там как бы все очень... Там все правдоподобно. Там нет такого, что ты ГГ и ты в безопасности. Нет. Ты ГГ, совершаешь поступок, получаешь по жопе. Все логично. Используй кувшин, кинь в певицу. Бляха-муха. Красивая песня.
Roderick, thank the gods. Brother, I thought I lost you.
О боже, не лезь ко мне.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Как ты вымахала?
Are you all right?
Не, обниматься я не хочу. Комплимент на
2 years
расстоянии.
is a long time. How bad is it?
Обе ноги на месте.
Tengrin says your leg may never fully heal. And your face.
Шрамы красят мужчину. Разве я плохо выгляжу?
Oh, you telling me I don't look good?
I wouldn't dare. Roderick, there's something you need to know.
Не надо. Я больной, мне нельзя
Ethan
плохие
is
новости.
dead.
О, боже,
Bruce Bolton's bastard came here and threatened to take me away.
я сейчас переволнуюсь, кровотечение опять откроется. Мейстер, привет.
And that monster put a blade through his throat. Like it was nothing. Ethan, how could this happen to him?
We'll make Ramsay pay for what he did. I promise.
Good. We're planning to honor
Я
Ethan
играл
in
в
the
какую-то игру
grove
по игре, но и
alongside Father.
не в
And now
эту.
Mother wants me
Экшен
to write this
РПГ.
song for the funeral.
Экшен РПГ. Я не знаю, может что-то такое есть. Я, кстати, так и не посмотрела, какие игры по ней есть. Не, на хайпе-то по-любому много всего сделали.
You can, Talia. I know you can.
Куда ж ты денешься-то? Ну,
It's been chaos here since he died. We have White Hill soldiers stationed in our courtyard.
вот только она и есть, причем сделали ее по книгам именно для сериала.
You need to show everyone who this house belongs to.
Не ссы, я обо всем позабочусь, мать.
You need to let me worry about that.
We're all worried. I know you still need time to heal,
I'll
but
be fine, Talia.
the council's meeting in the Great Hall right now, actually. Nobody expects you there, but if you think you're ready...
Там уже лордское наше место делит. Здесь еще Рейдж ПП. О, да, кстати, я видела. Это карточная, да, которая игра?
But if you're not ready...
Ну, узнаем. Говорят, неплохая. Надо глянуть.
I missed you, brother.
У меня классический рейдж, он на посмотреть
You can
есть.
do this, Roderick.
По ИП и HTTP.
I know you
То ли
can.
я не скачала, то ли я не купила, я не помню. Что это такое? Ага, игра есть в теме, да. Да. То есть я целый, на меня упала целая кляча. Оруженосец на глаз определил, что я умер. А может и... Что там, не знаю, плечо мне подала.
Fine. Why'd you do that?
I won't let anyone see you like this. Not when the house appears so weak already.
I need to attend that meeting.
And you will. But you will get there on your feet. It's a long way to the Great Hall. We can't risk you falling where others can see. Take my hand. Let me help you.
Нет, давай это. Понты-понтами, но надо встать, надо дойти, и надо решить эту ситуацию, которую я уже нафиячила.
Ready? That's it.
Сейчас будку-то ем. Мать, ты только не бросай меня, окей? Я раненый. Тяжело.
Everyone will be so glad to see you up. Though I think you'll find that much has changed.
Изменилось все под обстоятельства. Просто так здесь ничего не меняется. Пришла жопа, все пошло по жопе. Подай мне плечо этого чертового оруженосца, причем отдельно от самого оруженосца, чтобы знать. Вот это оруженосец, мы его убьем. Всех персонажей, за которых мы играем, кроме Эшера, мы убьем. Черный замок. Мне обещали дать еду, обещали дать одежду, подходящую по сезону. А по факту дали только лошадь, которую я просрала, и в итоге как-то она у меня опять есть. Хорошо. Все такие честные. Чат! Чат, вот ты бы пошел на стену? Если бы тебе сказали, иди на стену, чат. Ты бы пошел? А что за стена? Это билет в один конец. Попал на стену и все, тебя уже никуда не пустят. Сибирякам, думаю, все равно. Да какой? А, ну хотя да, наверное, сибиряк. Джон Сноу ходил здесь в фуфайке. А он тоже сибиряк. Тебе дали лошадь, почему ты не использовал ее как одежду и не пустила на кожаную одежду по сезону? Я не знаю. Может, я не умею. Климат подходящий, работа примерно такая же. Меня отсюда не выпустят. Я сейчас принесу клятву и все. Дальше буду ходить только в бордель. Как сибиряк, скажу, нет, нифига. А то здесь главный.
We don't have one right now. It's Frostfinger you want. He'll get you sorted out.
Which one's Frostfinger?
That grizzled old prune over there. Says us new recruits are all dead men. But don't let him scare you. That's just his way. You seem nice. That's not so good round here.
Понял. Кто хотел сказать, наверное, мы с тобой подружимся. Я хочу сходить к Сноу. 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 Я иду к тебе, Сноу. А, Блэд, ты не Сноу, ты беспалый как раз. Я думала, это Сноу. Да, тут.
You recruits. You come, you train, you fight.
И типа чудо стена вообще. На стену отправляют преступников и предателей.
I was a squire.
И
попадая туда, ты просто начинаешь ее охранять от ужасов за стеной, в которые мало кто верит. И тебя отсюда не выпускают вообще ни под каким соусом. Я доброволец. Волонтер. Ну, это эти замерзшие, или как их там? Короче, зомби, которые замерзли. Вот, они ходят, их нельзя убить даже выстрелом в голову. Условно, нежить и племена викингов с мамонтами. Ну, племена викингов не такие страшные, вот нежить это да. А что там на стене вообще есть? Бухло дают? Ну, бухло дают, наверное, какие-нибудь там... А вообще да, дают. И еще тебя выпускают за стеной, там бордель есть, кротовая нора. И все. Все остальное время ты просто машешь мечом и получаешь пиздюля, потому что дедовщина. Да, сир. Ну, норм, в принципе. Ну, в принципе, норм, но здесь нельзя ни семью завести, ничего. И домой ты не вернешься. Короче, это как... Как вахта. Только без возврата домой. Лучше, чем российская армия. Ну, я бы не сказала. Хз. В борделе бухло есть. Ну да. Только представь, что ты в армии служишь не год. А сколько там тебе осталось? По местным реалиям лет 20-30.
And he's missing his arms and legs.
At least he can still eat and shit.
The White Hill soldiers are drunk again. And we have too few men to handle them.
Let's just get to the Great Hall.
Пошли домой. Ну его нафиг.
Well, I say he's dead. And they've dressed up some peasant in his place.
Fill me up, would you? And bring us some salted pork while you're at it.
Fill yourself up, you lazy
Хватит на меня смотреть.
Lines on. Is that him?
Это он. Насчет борделя я не помню. Был. Туда же еще эту отправили девочку толстенького. Я не коллега, я раненый дебил.
Real shame about your leg.
Don't let go of your sister now.
Какое время мерзотное. Ну как, если что, в Петра Первого тоже набор изначально пожизненный был. Но времена Петра Первого, ну почему? Хреново, конечно, что не сами пошли. Я бы сам просто не пошел. Лучше дойти, пусть и с помощью, чем не дойти. Сдвинься, солдат.
I'm quite comfortable, thank you. And I don't think you're gonna make me.
Сестра, ну куда ему по коленке? Вот как в то время мы самоутверждались, да? Прям как наши.
Your legs? Or this house?
I am the lord of this house, and you will move.
Вы запугали человека? Понял, обосрался. Пошел бы как бы. Ну, может быть, пошел бы как бы. Я за то, чтобы идти нормально. Если есть такая возможность, чем себя испытывать.
Let's go.
Пусть стебутся, пока есть такая возможность.
It's ridiculous. You're treating them like
The
guests.
wine keeps their wits dull.
It makes us look weak.
Both of you, please.
So you'd rather they riot?
Duncan, you're a
Мама, я
damn fool
перешел.
sometimes.
It doesn't matter what you think. I was chosen as sentinel. My lords.
Я очень надеюсь, что Родрика мы не потеряем. Это не так, конечно, но мы надеемся.
Come, join us.
Ой, мамулька, мамулька.
Lady Talia,
Все
you should
всрали.
have told us the Lord needed help.
It's good. It's good to see you awake, Lord Roderick.
We didn't expect you so soon. The Maester said it would be weeks before you were walking, if you walked again at all.
It was highly probable.
I told you he'd be up and about.
I'm not here to talk about my
Видите.
Perhaps we should get started.
Yes, let's.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house.
Then you know our situation is grim, my lord.
No thanks to your sentinel. He's been getting the White Hills soldiers drunk.
It keeps them off their guard.
They think you're a bloody fool.
My lords, please! Oh, I'm a fool. At least I was there by Ethan's side when Ramsay stole...
I've told you. I was keeping an eye on the Bolton soldiers.
You should have been protecting your lord. Now Ethan's dead, and Ryan a hostage.
And what have you done to get him back? Nothing.
Because we have no army.
Боем по столу.
I am your lord.
Of course. Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight.
Нет у нас армии, дебил, нас никто не поддерживает. Вы пошли по жопе.
Not anymore.
Do whatever it takes. Ryan will not remain hostage at High Point.
Perhaps it's time to talk about the Glenmores.
Glenmore
You'd be wed to Elena Glenmore already, if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
The marriage? Well, much has changed. The Glenmores may no longer desire the union.
Lady Elena will decide for herself. Your betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena?
She's coming now?
He's barely recovered.
My betrothed is coming to Ironrath.
Yes, my son. A raven arrived this morning. Lady Elena is eager to see you. If she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would become oath-bound to Roderick.
And we could burn High Point to the fucking ground.
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick. We're talking about a marriage, not an Ironwood contract.
I'll secure her father's army, no matter what it takes.
Я не все почитала.
Very good, my lord.
Очень хороший
Just
выбор.
be careful not to push Elena too hard.
If Elena does come to Ironrath, she'll see those soldiers in the courtyard.
We starve them out, and they'll have to leave.
I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute. Just hand
Пацаны,
over.
разберитесь сами, пожалуйста. Вы видите, мне
We
плохо.
could keep them fed, but take away their wine.
Well, that'd be something at least.
Good. Now, if there's nothing more to discuss.
Maester,
Мистер,
it's
сидим.
time to light the Ironwood torches.
Yes, my lady.
Welcome back, my lord.
Спасибо, спасибо. Приятно вернуться, приятно. Приятно пожать получить. Самое забавное, что в подобном случае я вошел, потом вбил ему кинжал в шею сзади, обрезал башку и кинул солдатам со словами: ну да, некоторые понимают только силу и страх. Ты понимаешь, что у меня, во-первых, я не могу сам идти нормально, во-вторых, у меня одна рука работает, а в-третьих, у меня нет, конечно же, оружия. Это надо просто понимать. Все тянется между друг другом, во всяком случае. Ну, сейчас больше кусок мяса, чем завидный жених. Ну, как бы, а что делать? Жопа такая. Нормально нас мамка загримирует, я тебе говорю. Она там всю жизнь красит. Ася пацифист, у нас такого не будет.
Ironwood doesn't burn easily.
Ася просто уже потеряла лорда. Лорды кончаются.
And now we light them for him and Ethan. How is your song coming?
Ethan always helps me with music. It's not the same without him.
Ты прекрасно
You're a fine
справляешься.
musician, Talia. You'll do a great job.
Everyone knows how much Ethan meant to you. I'm sure it will honor him well.
Ключевое, что нет оружия, но в подобном обществе, где даже родня тебя норовит прокромсать, я бы с оружием не расставался. Я бы тоже не расставалась. Особенно, когда такая ситуация, там вообще с кинжалом в обнимку постоянно. Но... Да и солдат у них там... Сколько он сказал? 20 солдат он нам оставил. Это, по сути, столько же, сколько у нас вся наша армия. Так что просто бы всех поперерезали друг друга и все.
Is that the letter to the orphanage?
Yes, my lady. It's nearly done.
Make sure to tell them we'll send all the leftovers. And something nice after that.
Больше пожертвований, скорейший визит.
You and the children are ever in our thoughts.
A lovely sentiment, Mira. I had to borrow that from father. Mine was stolen, can you imagine?
Кто посмел? Какой кошмар. Никому нельзя верить.
I wonder who it was.
Кто же это делал? Сэра, по-любому.
Are there any more invitations to send, or are we finally done with the cursed things?
One more. An invitation to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. One of my father's favorite drinking companions.
Чат. А что там у нас потери кадров? Нормально с ним все идет?
I have a letter for Lady Mira Forrester.
Спасибо.
Thank you.
My pleasure, Lady Mira.
What is it, Mira?
Я пока не знаю.
It's from my mother. She asks that I help ensure Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore remain intact.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away? Ah, it's my help she's after, isn't it? She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
Of course. She knows you're very influential.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal.
3,72 кадра.
But it wouldn't be very discreet. You'd be forcing their
Нет, 2,5
hand.
секунды, это нормально.
That isn't the way I do things.
Кадры-то я вижу, что да, немножко потерь есть, но...
You pushed me before and you saw the results. I'm sure your brother can secure the marriage on his own.
Тут именно фактор страха. Крестьяне не против вояки, даже если сами привыкли совершать насилие, к насилию, как правило, не готовы. Ну да. Работает инстинкт собачьей стаи. Если один претендент не знает вожака, убивает другого в драке, остальные подчиняются. Да. Мы сейчас выздоровеем. Приедет Тэшер. И вот тогда начнем творить хуйню. А пока так, пока держим строй. Пока улыбаемся и машем. Поделать письмо Элейн Глеймор. О, бляхин собахин, что делать-то? Не, у меня есть печать, я могу. Пиши, краля, пока никто не видит.
Lady Elena. No. Dearest Lady Elena. She took the seal with her. Luckily, I have this, Lady Marjorie's seal.
Ставь печать. Мы что, зря тырили? Все надо сделать по красоте. Кыпкой. Ася не очень умела и терян в этом прохождении, я понял. Да.
Mira, Lady Marjorie sent me to pick up the letters.
А нет, там одно еще я не дописал.
Elena of House Glenmore. I've never heard of the Glenmores.
Так и я не слышал. А что делать?
I know you're very busy with Lady Marjorie and
and all that's happening with your family. But I was hoping we could talk. If you don't mind.
What about?
Well, it's... We really should get these letters sent first. Do you need any help with those?
I've got them.
Ну да, ну что-то я как-то эту девочку осудила немножко. Некрасиво. Там Пушистик стоял в первом ряду, я его прям узнала, да?
Bloody cold today, isn't it?
Seems to keep getting colder.
They say it'll be a short autumn.
Только не пихай меня.
Oi, fuckhead.
Чё тебе надо?
You might be new here, but you're in my spot. So move.
Ладно, отойди в сторону.
I think we'll
Отойди.
get along fine.
Конечно, мы
Most
поладим.
of you will be dead within the year.
Frostfinger and his bloody speeches.
If you want to survive in the night's
Ну, мы
watch,
уже ладим, видишь?
listen close.
You know why I got sent to the wall?
The wall was erected over 8,000 years
Ну,
ago
за что
to
же?
defend the realm from
At this
wild
girl I used to fuck now and again. Face like a queen, tits like a whore. Turned out she was married to some lordling. He tried to stick me with this.
Симпатично.
I stuck it in him instead.
Shut up for once, will you?
What's your problem?
I'm sick of Finn bragging about all the girls he's fucked.
And what dire crime are you here for?
Fucking potatoes.
Potatoes?
Ты...
Potatoes? No! I stole them. That's what got me sent to the wall.
Nobody cares, thief.
Don't call me that. My name's Cutter.
Cutter the potato fucker. There's one for the songs.
Yeah.
Oi, my sister was hungry.
I've got something for your sister.
Hey, don't fucking talk about my sister, alright?
Will you stop arguing?
Who in seven hells is talking back there?
Это не я. Еще один минус.
Tuttle. Who was it?
Sorry, sir. It were my fault.
Ну, зато мы подружимся.
Covering for your new brothers already, are you?
Да.
Garrett Tuttle here wants to be a ranger. So we can go north of the wall and die on some wild
Я все равно новенький, поэтому он должен
But
быть
what
там.
he wants doesn't mean shit.
Ну, понял.
So today you're all gonna show me what you're made of. Can you swing a sword? Shoot a bow? Are you strong? Those who
Нет
do
снарядов
well
на зачистку
just
тира.
survive.
Нет,
Rest of you.
я лучше пойду к нежити.
Frostfinger,
О, боже, привет.
I need a word.
На два слова.
Go on, get started.
Чуваки, ну что, мы дружим, да?
Tuttle.
Нет? Ладно. Блин. Я прикрыла жопы. Бог сейчас развяжется.
Here we go. Again. Balls up.
See those dummies? Those are thens. Come to eat your brains for breakfast.
Подожди, беспалый. Так это получается, он что-то украл, да? Ему отрезали 3 пальца. Погладить лошадку, ты что, издеваешься? Ну, используй. Ой, по жопе ты дали.
You, grab a practice sword.
Ладно.
This one should do.
Ой, мне там так нравился этот красненький. Найс.
I'll be sparring with you today. Remember, these blades are dulled, but a sword's still a sword.
Ну,
Good
да.
luck.
Спасибо. Кутае ща был, да? Бульк.
Come on, keep at it.
Я, да. Сейчас. Ой, Что ты улыбаешься, бей. Ай, по жопе дал.
Well fought. Get off me, you bloody ox.
You got lucky.
Что-то я смотрю, дисциплина вообще не работает. Причем нигде, ни в армии лордов, ни у погранцов. Ну, хоть и нежити в этой вселенной. Да, есть дисциплина. Там есть главное, все остальные творят анархию. Пойду постреляю. Я как будто в Диснейленд попала. Что хочешь делать? Можно я постреляю?
You're doing that all wrong.
But we don't have these where I...
Да ты дура!
Man's Raider will shit himself when he sees you coming.
Куда я буду болеть за нежить? Сейчас я тебе покажу мастер-класс. Пихай.
All right, let's see if you can aim worth a wildling's arse.
В жопу?
Shoot the targets I tell you to.
А прям в жопу стреляй? Я могу.
Let's start easy. Middle dummy, center of the chest.
А, в грудь. А команда будет? Не, ну ладно.
You can follow orders at least. Next bolt. Left target, head.
Левый в голову.
Good.
Есть?
Right target,
Правый,
chest.
грудь. Подожди. А,
Not bad.
в смысле not bad?
Between the eyes.
Центральный между глаз.
One less wildling.
Одичалые.
Yeah, all
Но
of them.
одичалые это люди.
Nicely done.
Посмотри, какой я молодец. Я прям умелый мальчик. Снова ушел. Снова уже все понял. У него 2 пальцев. Ой, не ной, сами нам.
Finn thinks he's so bloody clever. If a real wildling got his hands on him...
He's just a bully.
Aye, he is. That's why I took this.
Кинжал у него
Swiped it
свял.
right off him. Don't tell,
Ой,
alright?
дурак.
I don't think he'd take it kindly.
I
Не,
won't
ну я
tell
как бы не
anyone.
скажу, но ты
I
как бы
knew I could
дурак.
trust you.
Иду лошадку поглажу. Порелаксирую. Погладь коня. Хороший понял, огонь. Сюда. Ладно, пойду. А у инструктора можно стрелять? Блин! Хорошо, что я поздно прочитал. Наверное, можно было бы. Эрик? Это тот чувак, которого мы на стену послали, которому должны были руку отрубить. Да, да. Ася, да. Диснейленд бордель. Не, ну можно пострелять, можно мечом помахать, лошадку погладить. Первое, что приходит в голову. Не, ну он сказал прямо корпус влево, то... Я бы... Нет, я не могу стрелять. Мы инструкторы. Мы играем хорошо. Посмотреть на Эрика.
Eric? Why is he here instead of at Ironrath?
Я сейчас с ним поговорю, он мне всадит ножик в плечи.
Eric?
Эрик?
You're the Castellan's nephew. What
Oh,
are you doing
bother.
here? Lord Ethan judged me a thief. Should have taken my fingers. Instead, he sent me to the wall. I
Не,
wish
ну
he had
пальцы
cut him
пригодятся в
off.
хозяйстве.
If he had, I'd still be home with my family. Instead, I'm stuck here. for
Ладно,
life.
прости, это было
I'm
грубо,
sorry
я не
this
знаю
happened
что,
to
но
you.
окей. Просто чтобы закончить беседу.
Thanks, I suppose. Fucking Foresters.
Не говори. Пойду поговорю. О, главный. Дядя, ты видел, какой я умелый?
Tuttle, I gave you orders. So what are you doing up here?
I want to know when I'll be taking my vows.
Хочу клятву. Наверное, персонажи Мартина имеют такие же мысли. А что будет, если я убью этого человека? Так, оставь.
Sorry, sir. I'll get back to work.
Сейчас мы будем спрашивать, а когда вы лишили своих пальцев? А вам их кто отрубил? А где они теперь?
Wish they'd serve up more than stew.
Ладно, понял. Чата, какое у меня задание? Я просто прослушиваю. Он что-то там меня обломал, а потом... Посмотреть на жаровню. Хочешь бочки подниму? Хочешь? Давай.
You there, recruit. Scrawny, aren't you?
Я не дохлый.
See if you can carry one of these barrels over to the winch.
What's in it?
It's pitch. Dump it off the wall and it'll burn the wildlings down to their fucking bones.
Right. I can do this.
What? What?
Want some help?
О боже, эти булята. А можно его просто перевернуть и... Так, чувачок, давай. Я сейчас ее уроню на жаровню и сгорю. Видите, это как взрывчатку мне бы дали. Нельзя давать мне взрывчатку, нельзя. Да ты дебил, господи, как ты, сука, меня бесишь, я тебе кинжал верну. Я ему жопу прикрывала, а он меня пхает. Все, пошли, пошли. Пришли испытания на стойкость.
You can help Frostfinger wash his cock. If the thing hasn't frozen off.
I'll be a ranger.
Еще раз на кофейку мы выделываемся. Не знаю, там сказали, мы выделываемся. Такие мысли у автора, такие персонажи. Я захотела поиграть в Kingdom Come Deliverance.
You're pathetic.
Fuck off. You didn't even try.
A crossbow's a coward's weapon. Besides, I could hit that dummy from here with my... Where is it? Where the fuck's my knife? If someone has it, I'll cut their fucking balls off.
Maybe someone stole it.
Who the fuck would have... It was you.
What?
Чего? Ой, я не поставила, ну не в открытую, и это просто намек. Не пхай.
Give me my knife. I don't have it, I swear. Out of my way. Got it. Do something.
Ай, прекрати. О боже, мне по зубам дали. Ну все, теперь придется давать в ответ. Ну-ка, блин, все. Не я первой начала. Чат, я как бы пыталась на мировую выйти. Я пыталась с ним подружиться. Я его прикрыла. А он мудак. Я смотрю. Трока. Ой, давай не надо сверху. Да я же... Я не брат.
The last thief I caught no longer has hands.
I swear I don't have it.
Лишь бы полапать меня. И не меня тоже.
You must have hid it.
And you.
А если он его мне дал? Подложил, в смысле.
Instead I find you doing this on your first bloody day of training.
Not
another word. You clearly need a few days.
Смертная казнь. Тут все как бы братья и клянутся верности друг другу. Да, нельзя.
I need another man to top the wall.
Интересно, если убить типа, что им сделают? Дадут очень суровых пиздюлей. В смысле это начальник?
You, come with me.
Чья-то. Мы с тобой, мать твою, друзья, понял меня? Мудак. Еще один. Чат. Он начал. Ты видишь, я пытаюсь. Я пытаюсь вести себя хорошо. Сюда. Я не верю Сири.
I love King's Landing in the afternoon. The sun just barely kisses your skin.
Такое себе правило. Ну, это для хоть какой-то дисциплины. Если учесть, что там одни... О чем ты хотела поговорить? Там же одни убийцы, воры, преступники, дезертиры. Ну, такое. И ублюдки. Если они становятся не очень хорошими в семье. Или если там, допустим, мамка что-то забукует, тогда их отправляют на стену. Винишка? Серсейна винишка? Ну все.
Come on, sit down.
А у нас будет неприятности, мать.
Relax. Nobody will miss it, I assure you.
Из горла херачит. Ты посмотри, какая.
A little won't hurt. It's just wine. I promise you, we won't get in trouble.
Не, я сегодня не пью. Еще не бойся отравленная? Не знаю.
Suit yourself then.
Не знаю, но если нас спалят все кувшином, это будет пиздец. Серсей очень злая женщина. Непродуманно злая.
Well, I just...
Шо?
I'm not very good at this sort of thing.
Я говорю уже.
Listen, if I tell you this, Mira, you must promise to keep it to yourself. You can tell no one. I want to trust you, but I need you to promise. I swear.
Не, ну я как бы обещаю, но если что, я расскажу.
My mother was a handmaiden to Lady Elena for many years. She became pregnant. It was a disgrace to her family. My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
Конечно, в тайне, но если что, да.
I'm fortunate to be where I am. I know that. But it's always have to hide.
What happened to your mother?
Lady Elena asked no questions. She took care of my mother. And when I was born, she gave me the name Durwell.
Durwell?
My mother died not long after.
Мне жаль.
I'm so sorry, Sarah.
It's just... I don't want to be Sarah Flowers forever. I need Lady Marjorie to arrange a marriage for me. It's my chance at a life.
Что я смогу для тебя сделать? Я такая служанка, как и ты, в принципе.
There is something. I know she often confides in you, and I was hoping that maybe sometime when she comes to you wanting to talk, you might suggest she talk to me instead. Give me a chance to win her over. Coming from you, it's sure to mean a lot. I can't make that promise, Sarah. You could if you wanted. It's not that difficult.
You'll just have to find another way, Sarah.
I would, but... maybe you're right. I know your family's troubles are much greater than mine. With what happened to your brother and your father.
И вторым братом.
You sure you won't have any? You look like you could use a drink.
A conspiracy of handmaidens.
Lord Tyrion.
My lord.
Ladies, what have we here? If you mean to drink from that flagon, you're going about it the wrong way.
We're just enjoying the sunshine.
Is that what they're calling wine these days? Not the finest arbor red, but a favorite of my sister's. quite expensive for a handmaiden. I'd be curious to know how you got
Я не
hold of it.
пью.
Since I'm certain my sister didn't give it to you, she won't even share with me. Though that's hardly surprising.
We found it in that bush. Lord Tyrion.
Strange it should find its way into a bush.
Я не знаю. Я не знаю, ты
If
сам все
Cersei
прекрасно
knew you
понимаешь, ты
had
сам
this
все
wine,
знаешь.
she'd drown you in it. Yet you're worried about an alliance with me? You need to know what risks are worth taking. Things have changed. My father has recently taken an interest in Ironwood. Most of the Royal Navy went up in green flames. It must be rebuilt. He insisted I handle things myself. I'm on my way to meet representatives of Lord Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill?
He's hired a pair of
Надо его
merchant lords to broker for his house. It would seem Lord
Конечно,
Whitehill
втайне, но
wishes to
если...
sell the ironwood right out from beneath your family. I don't know much about the man, but judging by his
Я могла бы, да,
up-jumped
представить, да.
sellswords,
I will speak for House Forrester.
perhaps you could. Come with me. These men think I have no choice but to deal with them. Imagine their surprise when I bring a Forrester to the table. It might be the first fun I've had in months. My lady.
Ой, сэра, ой, кто-то скоро умрет. И какая еще? Для храбрости. 100 грамм.
We've been waiting here for an hour.
Andros, be courteous.
Courtesy in a merchant. Like finding gold in your chamber pot. Apologies, my lady.
Who is this? Some girl you've brought for entertainment?
My name is Mira Forrester.
Mira Forrester?
Why are you here?
A fair question.
We were told we would be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
I'm here to sell our ironwood, my lord.
Oh, really?
Andros. I'm sorry, Lady Mira, but we've already spoken to Lord
You
Tyrion.
spoke, I listened. Lady Mira has since persuaded me to consider her offer first. Now, if you'll excuse us...
You're going to dismiss
You can't do this.
I assure you I can.
This is a mistake, my lord.
I don't think so.
Lord Whitehill will hear of this. He's not a man to take such matters lightly.
There's no need to make threats.
You have no idea. Lord Tyrion.
Lord Tyrion, do let me know when you've come to a decision. I'd like the opportunity to change your mind. Lady Mira.
Good day, gentlemen. Ah, well, that was fun. Now, as for your offer, what did you have in mind?
My lord?
The Crown's Ironwood. I assume you have a proposition? You had a reason for coming here. I know it wasn't just to entertain me.
Help me stop the Whitehills.
Well, the quickest way to strangle your enemy is with his own purse strings. Say the Crown agrees to buy Ironwood solely from you. Lord Whitehill will be left in the cold. If he wishes to sell to the Crown, he'll have to do so through your family. You will have him at your mercy. Or you'll bring your houses to open war.
Мы и так воюем.
You do know that's a possibility, don't you?
Then that's a risk I'll have to take.
Тирион очень нехарактерный. Очень.
I'll consider the arrangement. Of course, you'd have to do something for me in return. Don't worry. The terms will be fair.
What is it you want?
You'll know soon enough. We have an understanding then.
Thank you, my lord.
This will either be very good for both of us, or very bad for you. For your sake, I hope it's the former.
My lady.
Ой, Эшер. Одели бы капюшоны, как все вот. Во всех сериалах, слушай, во всех фильмах прячется так. Надел капюшон и пошел. И все хорошо. А он идет такой максимально беспалевный. На цыпочках. По закоулкам. Шо ты смотришь?
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
Coming with us then.
Пошли с нами. Пошли.
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
Я хочу девочку с собой.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
Lead them yourself, uncle.
Бешка. А, Бешка это девочка, господи, я думала, это тот базара, по-моему. Бляха-муха, я перепутала. Бешку надо было пихать туда.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-eyed Croft, with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? We didn't part on the best of terms.
Я буду очаровашкой.
I'll be charming.
Right.
А чё нет? Одна и та же девушка ходит и все двери и окна закрывает.
Well, this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
По-любому ее родной город. Ее там очень
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
Хорошо, я тебе доверяю.
It's fine. I trust you, Beskha.
I shouldn't have said anything. I said I was with you, little brother. And I meant it.
Бешке я доверяю. Бешка единственная, кто вообще за нас впрягается, прям вообще красотка Мэри.
Ponte Renas! Юнкай хенуджоси бутагон костоти даор.
Иди. Не надо. Не надо, Бешка, не надо. Не пали контору. Нас же не видно. Здесь такая ширма непроницаемая просто. Мне кажется, он нас спалил и такой думает, да ну нахер.
Let's go.
You did well back there, Asher. You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher.
Я готова.
It won't be easy.
Вот узнаем.
Yes, we'll find out.
Good lad. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
Жопа, конечно. А с другой стороны, Дейенерис. Сейчас мы к ней подкатим. Дейенерис очень падкая на таких мужиков. Мира Форестер, покой миры. Королевская гавань. Ой, сейчас пацан выйдет. Пацан. Можно пацана? Вроде был пацан. Печать, по-любому, печать спали. А, нет, печать с нами. Давай не пойдем. Вломиться. Мира. Хорошо. Брошку взяли. В смысле, все вместе. Брошку взяли. Yes. Yes. Это письма, которые мы не отправили.
The letters from my family. What would someone want with them?
Пошли посмотрим на книгу.
Was someone going through my books?
Угу. Трава зародилась.
Why would someone do this?
Кто-то что-то тащил. Беспалевно, максимально беспалевно. Прочитать.
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
Фу-фу-фу-фу-фу. Мне кажется, это пухляж. Пухляж по-любому должен быть.
There. That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord, you might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to...
Откуда ты знаешь?
That's never in question. Of course not. I just meant...
Enough, Maester. When we last spoke of Elena, you said you'd push to get her father's army. And so you must. Just remember that she'll want to see gentleness in you too.
Хорошо.
I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice.
You're making me nervous, Mother.
Don't be. You'll do fine.
My lord, she's here.
О май гад. Хорошо, пошли.
Roderick?
Я думала, мы где-то в другом месте встретимся, да?
You look... You're really...
I know, I'm unspeakably handsome.
I see you haven't lost your sense of humor.
No, just two limbs and half a face.
Действительно.
Please.
So, here we are.
You look as beautiful as ever, Elena.
Oh, thank you.
Не, ну надо немножко, надо.
I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please,
Be honest with me. I don't mean to pry.
Я быстро поправляю.
Might be a while before we dance again, though.
I'm glad to hear you're recovering. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me. But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
Trust me, they won't be here long.
That wasn't an answer.
Бляха-муха, мать, не сомневайся.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. And I was inclined to agree with him, until I received a curious letter from Marjorie Tyrell.
What did it say?
Lady Marjorie suggests in the kindest of terms that we go through with the marriage. And as you can imagine, a suggestion from a future queen is difficult to ignore. Do you know why Lady Marjorie would send this to me? She and I have never corresponded. Yet now she writes me directly.
Mira must have asked her to intervene.
I didn't know your sister carried such influence. You act as if you had no part in this. I feel manipulated, Roderick. A house like mine can't refuse a suggestion from Marjorie Tyrell. I'm being forced to marry you, Roderick. Is that truly what you want? Would you do that to me? After everything we've shared?
Of course not, Elena. You're free to choose.
Ведь выбери меня.
Thank you.
Элейна, не надо.
I was afraid you'd refuse to back down, but you must care about me more than that. Let us stand together, Roderick.
Да, давай.
I will tell my father how betrothal stands.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family?
Our houses will be joined, in fact. And we will stand proudly beside them.
Can I change your mind? You can do much better than this cripple. And my son Griff needs a bride.
What do you want, Whitehill?
What do I want?
С девочками всегда проще.
She invited me here.
That's not true. I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
If you've hurt Ryan in any way...
Spare me the threats, Roderick. He's fine. I just want to be certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now, I hear you're ordering them around. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
Fine. Let's talk this through.
How about I talk and you fucking listen? So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan was a dismissive little shit. But you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing, and we'll get to see Ryan again.
Go on. Get on your knees. Kiss it.
Блядские маленькие засранцы. Ох, блядь, впереди еще 3 главы, мудак. Ох, 3 главы впереди. Чат, в конце все будут гореть. Я тебе говорю, всех на кол. Сейчас можно. Сейчас нужно. А мужика осталось семья.
Good. Now then, since you're a loyal subject, I'll need you to pay me a tribute. I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't do that!
I know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest Ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his Ironwood, he won't care. Especially when I tell him you've sworn to obey me.
That was a sign of respect, not an oath.
Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business.
Да точно запомнит.
By the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
I can't believe you would submit to him like that. I know you had your reasons, but... he doesn't deserve your obedience.
I did it for Ryan.
Maybe I'd have done the same.
My lord.
Чего?
Are you well?
Нет, я не в порядке.
I'm going to kill that man.
Нам нужно как-то усилить свои позиции.
You can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us without trouble amongst our own.
Finn's a bully. Couldn't just let him push me around.
Fight every bully at Castle Black, and that's all you'll ever do.
Ну что ты ругаешься?
I'm Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
You might be right.
He said worse about me.
Хорошо.
He said you fought for the North with the Foresters.
Да.
You were there.
Я сражался как лев.
With the twins.
Yes.
Как я бегал как лев.
3,000 men, and not one could save my brother. Why didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
Nobody was expecting it. 1 minute we were drinking and telling jokes, and the next, the Freys cut us open.
Я думала, это была первая красная свадьба.
Couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honorable death. Let him die fighting.
Your brother would have won the North's freedom. He deserved to be king. He was good at it.
He was good at everything. Now the Freys command River Run, and the Boltons are wardens of the North. After what they did.
Сир, мелкого пришлют на похороны?
They murdered my family.
Они убили семью, они убили лорда, они...
I should have been there.
Блин, все. Все. В 3 главе начинаем... в 3 главе мы армию будем. Хорошо, тогда в 4 мы начнем. Как и закончим.
Whatever I once thought, my place is here, with the Night's Watch.
У тебя сыклобык какой-то. Человек тебя хвалил, в итоге за Родрика и других.
There are those here who will
Блэк тоже
hate
это
you for who
проходил?
you are. Southerners who will call you traitor, Northerners who will call you craven. Some won't even have a reason.
Ну,
They'll
посмотрим,
hate you
что
anyway.
получится.
You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
Why would they hate me?
You're different than
А
them.
почему он не допрошел 5-й эпизод?
Most of the men are criminals, forced to take the black. You were a squire for a noble house. What happened to you today happened to me more times than I can count.
Он не
I
вышел
learned
и
there's nothing more
Блэк забыл
important than
или?
having brothers you trust.
Ну, подумай о другом, зато потом можно будет посмотреть, что там у Блэка произошло. Когда он всех валил. Кнопочки. Вроде то ли стейвы потерялись, то ли дисков. Ясно. Посмотрим разную тактику.
I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger. Why? Why risk your life out there?
Потому что зима
Winter
близко.
is coming. I want to fight.
You'll have your chance, don't worry.
Тот старый Блэк с проблемами с диском, который сидел на ютубе. Нет?
Not many recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe.
Ютуб вообще какой-то стал дикий. У меня знаешь, сколько нарушений авторских прав за то, что я музыку не слушаю? Я вчера посмотрела. Если честно, охренела. 93 видео. Из них почти у 50 нарушений авторских прав.
I'll stand with them.
Glad to hear it.
Хорошо.
I'd say you'll get used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up
То есть
like
мы
Frost
ехали
Figure.
сюда полчаса на этой тарантайке, чтобы ты показал мне долину, на которую падает свет. И ушли? Представляю, я ж с арабкой тесно общаюсь, с них так что проблем. Ну... Просто фишка в том, что в играх нет музыки. На начале я использую только ретро-вейв без авторских прав. И все равно что-то нарушаю. У меня пару удаленных видео уже есть. Так что я на YouTube не захожу, это чисто так для архива. А вчера зашла волка поискать. Зашла, посмотрела, охренела, вышла. Ай-яй-яй. Сейчас что будет, стелс? Яха-муха, не будет стелс.
Where do you think you're going?
Гуляю.
At this time of night.
Направляюсь
I
домой.
was just headed back to my room.
It's a little late to be out, isn't it?
Чего ты пристал?
Do you know what this uniform means?
It
То, что
means
девочек
you
обижать
serve the
нельзя.
Lannisters.
So, you best get yourself back to your chambers. And I mean, now. If you don't like it, you can take it up with the commander.
Can't I just stay a while longer? Please.
Did you not hear me?
At ease, Lucan. The lady is with me.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your night.
I hope he wasn't bothering you, my lady. I'm Damien.
Damien. Благодарю за помощь.
Damien.
It was my pleasure. You got my note.
А, это ты вломился ко мне в комнату? Ну да, конечно, спасибо.
I'm very glad you could make it. I've been wanting to talk to you for quite some time.
Did you search my room? What were you looking for?
Nothing, Lady Mira. I only wish to leave you a note.
Никому не верим.
I am sorry about this, Mira, but you've made enemies of the wrong people. A handmaiden should know her place.
What? What are you talking about?
I'll make this quick if that helps. I'd hate to see you suffer.
Вот. Беги, беги, ползи, делай вещи. Вот АД, чтобы двигаться. Хватай ведерко, дай ему по щам. Да по щам, говорю, дай. Ну или так. Подними за руки лапы. И шо? О, блин, не бей пацана. Дай ему вазы, дай ему кинжалы, дай ему по жопе чем-нибудь. Быстрее, пожалуйста. Напасть. О, все, ну все, нам пиздец. Нам пиздец. Чат, нам пиздец. Мы убили стражника. Убили стражника, спасли пацана. Пацан ни о чем, а стражник. Бляха-мух.
What happened? What was that?
What does it look like? He tried to kill me.
Why would he do that?
What are you doing here?
I heard yelling.
Малой. Малой.
You did what you had to do, Lady Mira.
Это так не работает.
I need to get back. Someone might see me.
I'll take care of him. I know a few places in Fleabottom. No one will ever find him.
Good luck, and be careful.
Thanks.
Oh.
Everything all right, sir?
Беги с ножом, беги, беги. Сейчас споткнется, упадет. Ну что ты лезешь-то к нему? Он так девочку к себе приманил. Оставить кинжал при себе. Оставь при себе. Засунь его куда-нибудь и беги. Я бы его выкинула в море. В море бы выкинула. И ну его нафиг. Он Роуэн. Пацан так-то нас спас. Ну, как бы... А мы убили стражника, который имеет больше веса. И чем мы, как прислуга, и чем пацан.
It's you. Isn't it?
Я по тебе скучаю.
I've missed you, right?
I've missed you too. They said you were gone.
Мне тоже сказали.
Ramsay Snow did this. He did that to Ethan. You're going to hurt him, aren't you? Lord Whitehouse says you won't, because you're a coward. But I know you will. He deserves it.
Я все это скажу, стража услышала. Стража услышала, стража дала пизделя. Спасибо.
Your little chat is over.
Get out of my way.
Отъебись.
Now, I said you're done. Keep your distance or I'll drag him back to High Point right now.
What? I have to go back. No, I want to come home.
Roderick,
чувачок, чуть позже.
Roderick, are you going to forget about me?
I will get you back home. I promise.
Please hurry.
Ну что ты ноешь? Цвет лица у тебя нормальный, ты не похудел, без синяков, без никого.
Make it a quick one.
Все равно мой.
Mother, come join the others.
He's right there. My son. But soon they'll take him from me just like before. It's happening all over again. I can see it. My father's house was once mighty like this one, but his loyalty to the Targaryens cost us dearly. I watched as countless of our kin fell, saw our lands destroyed, everything we clung to was ripped from our hands. I can't watch that same fate before this family. Our house.
I won't let that happen to us.
Мать, дай немножко подлататься. Пожалуйста. И гельку.
You must be ready to defend us, Roderick. Your body may be damaged, but your spirit must be like iron. You let nothing stand in your way, do you understand? If you have to murder every last Whitehill down to the babes in their beds, no matter what, you must do it.
I will kill anyone who stands in my way. I will do whatever it takes.
Remember that. You must be ready. Promise me.
We will be ready, Mother. Mira, Asher, even Garrett. They all stand with us. We are strong.
Yes. I suppose we have to be.
Просто ждем. Просто ждем.
Would you say a few words, my lord?
Нам надо немножко выждать. Прям чуть-чуть. Осталось уже вот буквально капелюшка. Эшер сейчас приведет армию. Еще брак даст нам хорошую плюху.
He showed me what it is to be a lord. He was always honorable. I never knew a better man. And I am sorry. I love you, Father. Ethan, my little brother. When I left, he was just a boy. But when his house needed him, he rose to the task, like a lord.
He would have been proud. We honor Lord Gregor Forrester, my husband, my love, and our Lord Ethan, my sweet little boy. But now is time to say goodbye. Father and son are returned to the earth, to the ice. And from their sacrifice, new life begins.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
А, она сейчас петь будет?
From ice we forced us born, to ice we all return. Father, brother, I've sworn to guard this rest earned. I'd bear my neck to wail in pain and swim the ship.
Как ты? Ты расскажи, хоть ты пережила эти 10 бигмаков? Ну ладно, мы выбрались. Это хорошо. С трудом. Куда ты снова пойдешь? С бигмаками. За меня съешь. Все? Конец главы. Да? Да, конец эпизода. Так, чат. 2 часа идет каждый эпизод.
What is going on?
Roderick, you have to do something. Lord Whitehill's son has arrived.
Griff Whitehill means to torment us. Nothing worse than a fourthborn with something to prove.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof.
Form up and follow my lead. You'll be taking your vows. You too, Tuttle. Time to start proving you're a brother.
Oh, the things we do for family. I wonder sometimes if it's worth it, all the sacrifices. Enjoy the wedding.
How much further to Marine?
A few days.
If the Lost Legion doesn't catch up to us first.
Догнал, да?
I overheard a couple of men whispering about the Lannister Guard. They're questioning people. Is there anything else we need to be worried about? What was that?
Дракон.
From eyes we forced us born.
Я бы эту песенку отдельно послушала, потому что половину прослушала. И что-то как-то это... Не совсем все поняла, но смысл ясен. Как и договаривались, мы сейчас сделаем перекур. Фрикаделька пошел в Starbound, между тем. Это важно. И я думаю, сегодня пройдем еще как минимум пару глав. Так, подожди, 11 час. Ну да, можно будет пару глав пройти. Последнюю главу забиваем завтра, а потом идем в Нуар. Смотрим, что там. Пардон. Спасибо. Так, игру я не выключаю. Что у нас там? 20 минут. Ну, давайте в 7 часов встретимся. И продолжим. Впереди еще будет 2 главы. Так, а катапультировать? Я даже не знаю, вас катапультировать куда-нибудь? Что-то вот это вот. Сейчас, подожди, куда вас можно? Вот это вот. Господи. Ну не, ну давайте я вас катапультирую. Давайте к Сарду. Посмотрите, что он там делает. Ну не, ну давайте я вас катапультирую. Так, господи, я выключила звук на сайте. Слушай, задержка совсем маленькая. Давайте. Если что, то подгребайте. Через 40 минут. Продолжим. А пока всем большое спасибо, кто был. Всем большое спасибо, кто составил компанию. Сиру большое спасибо за информативные сноски. Потому что я очень много чего забыла. Я очень много смотрела сериал. Ну и все. До встречи. А пока-пока-пока.